Let's see. I did start the thing, didn't I? Let's see. Yeah, okay. There goes. Should probably adjust that. Okay. I think that's everything, so here we go. Dun dun dun. And just for anyone, I changed my mic setup, so let me know if the volume seems off or whatever. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defend Lobby Number 2. Also, I'm gonna guess this game doesn't have voice acting, so I'll probably just read a bunch of stuff out loud. Why am I nervous? Right. Hello. Hiya, Chief. Glad I made it on time. I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks? Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. Isn't that your Clyde screaming over there? Also, yeah, she is, hanging out. Yeah, that's him. Death. Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Ugh. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Butts. Goddamn, dude, that is a really bad name, not gonna lie. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. You were just complaining that you were gonna die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't! Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Well, I mean, we know it wasn't, because it was that guy with the mole on his forehead. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. God damn it, they really went there. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Chief Lady was saying that she was surprised we were taking on a murder case as our literal first job. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. I'm not gonna get over that name. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Yeah, I assumed Phoenix was gonna start out as like an ace attorney. I didn't know that he was literally like a brand new fresh lawyer. Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. You're very lenient, Mr. Judge. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Ugh. Head shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Aviary attorney? Where'd that happen? Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's Larry Butts. Defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and we'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I don't know this one. You didn't tell me this one. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Okay, good. I'm glad that Phoenix is on the same page as me. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Let's do it. What do we got? Attorney's badge. Cindy's autopsy report. Received from Mia Fey. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So, her name is Cindy. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. It's an interesting donut badge. Profiles. Mia Fey. Her boss. Chief attorney. Larry Butts. Likeable guy with a really bad name. Cindy Stone. Oh, okay, Cindy Stone. Victim in this case. A model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Winston Payne. Prosecutor for this case, lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. So Mr. Tutorial Guy. Okay. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who's the victim in this case? Okay, so I can just check that at any time. Good to know. Her name was Cinderblock. No, she was Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Oh, that's weird. Actually having to wear badges. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. I know because I saw. She was struck once with a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. It's very kind of you. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Not really sure what voice to go for Payne over there. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Yep, I'm gonna. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. It's okay, only the one thing's on there. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. It's kind of weird that Phoenix is able to bring his boss in on this, and she can just kind of coach him, like, from right next to him. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything fortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easy. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. Well, if it lies, I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport. Let me just glance at that real quick. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I wait and see what happens? Some romancing. Well, I don't want him to answer, so... My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Damn, dude. I didn't punch you or anything. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Please don't threaten suicide in the middle of a court case. I don't think that's how it works, Butts. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Ugh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. But this is no time to be coy. Uh-oh, he went. Oh, I do. Have him answer. Honestly, stop him from answering. Well, I think we want him to be honest here. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there. I went. Order? Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Oh my god! Is that his voice? Okay, I cannot imitate that. That is several notes higher than my voice can reach. Lying? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. My best falsetto...
The man who found the victim's body.
That's about as good as it gets.
Just before making the gruesome discovery.
Sound like a goblin.
He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop that. That's both annoying to me and hard.
Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand.
Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh. I gotta say this with the biggest shitty grin on my face.
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Ah, that makes my jaw hurt. Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Let me just get a glance at that. What do we got? Documents. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the... Hey, he said 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Yeah, time of death 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Ah, I got you. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Phoenix, did you even go to school? Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Seriously, dude, did you not go to school for this? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying?
Phoenix!
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. Yeah. I found the problem. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions.
Oh, this is what he said before. Yeah, he claims that he was going door to door selling newspapers. He looked inside, and he quelled, and well, yeah. But he did it at 1 p.m. What is press? Oh yeah, like that was like the first thing I noticed about him, like in the intro movie, was that this dude has a massive mole in his forehead. Yeah, the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Hold it. Hold it! I don't know, maybe that doesn't actually work since this is, not a DS. No. Cindy's autopsy reports. Yeah, time of death, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Objection! Okay, I guess that must be like a voice command if this was an actual DS.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for sure.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Get it, because his name's Frank. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh,
That.
oh, God, that voice.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Well, I can see that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Wright is one of those names that really screws me up. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Dude, Judge. You're just gonna let him do this? Okay.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time.
It was probably coming from the television. It can't have come from the television. There was a blackout.
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
But it couldn't have been. There was a blackout. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Dude, Judge. You know about the blackout. I shouldn't have to do this. You know what to do. Got this one. Can I... Do I have to go to his, the exact piece of dialogue, or... And I just present it directly. Okay, seems I can just, if I know it, I can just say. I don't have to go to the line in question. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television, or a video.
Yeah,
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Solid?
No, I'm really quite puzzling myself. White. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Solid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Judge, dude, he's lied. Twice.
That, and you seem rather distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Solid. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I didn't hear at the time.
Oh my god, I just got it. I saw it. Mr. Saw It. God, I am so slow on that.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
No, they used a statue. You saw a clock? Oh, I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the... Judge, you know it wasn't a clock. Gladly. Hearing the time. The murder weapon was a clock. Wasn't a clock. It's a statue.
Yeah.
Objection!
This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't. Oh, okay. Okay, so I do have to be... Okay, so I do have to actually be on the right thing. The murder weapon. No. This is the line to apply it to.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was the statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Solid.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne.
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud.
Wait, really? It is a clock?
As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Payne, dude, it is literally your job to know this stuff. Like, god damn it. Did you even talk to your witness? I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. What the hell is a table clock shaped like the thinker? It appears the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yeah. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the clock was a weapon is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Song, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless. Just look at the witness's face.
No. Yeah.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? I don't think this is... They would have to have a separate trial for this, I'm pretty sure.
That day, I never... Look, the clock. I saw... Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death!
Dude, did you just throw your toupee at me? Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
There's plenty of evidence. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Whole case is riding on this. Better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, try sounding the clock. Well, let's sound the clock now, here, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? Just chucks at him. This is for throwing your toupee at me. I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. Oh, that certainly is a strange way to announce a time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. That is a hell of an item for someone to have. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit? Jesus, dude, are you okay? Like, kinda look like you're having a heart attack. Try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot one thing.
What'd I forget?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. You know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
How am I gonna prove that?
Damn it, it was so close.
Mr. Wright? Now, you've piled on a lot of credible evidence that already supports your claim, and this dude looks guilty as fuck. Like, he's sweating up a storm, has thrown his toupee at you. We apparently don't have a bailiff in the court, but, you know, whatever. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Dude! Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination for Mr. Frank Sawit.
I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal. You lawyers are all slime.
Well, you're not wrong.
I almost had him.
Damn, I was only 99% of the way there. Hey Grumble, or hey Broken. Well, he didn't say public defenders. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot you were there. Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Mia, are you telling me to lie? Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Oh, that's just universal to Twitch now, Fahrenheit. That's like the ads are just baked into Twitch pages. There's nothing I can do about that. Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Yeah, I hate that. I mean, think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow. What do I got? She was in Paris. I don't know the time difference between here and wherever here is in Paris, but I'm gonna assume that's kind of critical. Yeah. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it, and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. I'm gonna go for the long shot since it's kind of the only thing I have. The fact that she was in Paris. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Yes, as we all know. I totally knew that. I know where we are exactly. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 11 a.m. in the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. So it's a voiced clock that doesn't actually tell you, like, the difference between AM or PM? Okay. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Ugh. Dude, oh my god! He literally just had a heart attack. Uh-oh. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Was he taken away to the hospital? Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Oh hey, Butts. And with that, the court is adjourned. One case a day. Everyone's gone. Turns out that Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day... I guess this was early 2000s, so newspapers would still be a thing. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 2. Yeah, still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. With a lot of help from you, Chief. Like, let's not kid ourselves. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Oh yeah, he's actually still really sad about his girlfriend. Ex-girlfriend. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Innocent. Oh, I am 10. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey. Here, take this. It's a present. It's the murder weapon. Larry. Larry, that's not yours to give. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. Oh my god, Larry. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Larry. You so sure? Excuse me? God damn it, Buds, don't say that. I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Stop saying that! Do you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What's she talking about? Her statue? Wait, why do I still have the statue? Presents? Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. I mean, that's not really evidence of that. Like, let's not go too far, but sure. Let's smooth his feelings over. This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. But that does make him feel a little better. God, this game is just layering on the puns and jokes. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Yes. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Hell yeah. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent Butts. I mean, she is our boss, so that's not too surprising. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Dude, is your boss hitting on you, Phoenix? So my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave Mia." Did you do this pro bono? Didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. Ah, damn it. The end. Well, that was a short game. Well, that was fun. Brand new episode. Turnabout Sisters. Well, that was some pretty heavy foreshadowing right there, but... oh boy. Hello, this is Maya. I don't think I've... that was Mia. Maya and Mia. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. It's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. Wait, same clock? That came up fast. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. Can really go for a good burger. I had burgers last night. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. 8:57 p.m. Law office is a fan co. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why? I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. Could you know? Oh, you are not cognivorous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho, ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Jesus, dude. Red, white. Oh, man. Well. Uh-oh. I'm late. Huh? That's strange. She must have gone home already. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia? Salmon? Oh, I can... don't think there's anything to examine here. Smell. Blood. As a person who can't actually smell anything, I've always been really curious what blood actually smells like. 'Cause the best I have to go off of is like books that say, characters started bleeding in their mouth and tasted copper. Like, that doesn't tell me anything, really. Especially because I've never been one to actually lick copper. So, I don't know why that's the standard. Sis? Someone's there. I can taste, but I also don't know what copper tastes like, and that's always the thing to go for. Oh. Chief. Who are you? Oh. Strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally she was cold. Oh no. I hope that didn't end up too badly for you, Roar. Rubber Roar. God. Okay, so it'll show if there's actually a thing to examine. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Yeah, that's always been a problem for me. Like, I can smell stuff that's extremely strong. Like, if something is overpowering, I can smell it, but, if someone says, oh, I caught a whiff of flowers or something, or, blood like this, then I'm just like, I have no idea what that smells like. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. There are some glass shards near the body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. Could it be? Maya. A word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Anyway. Girl just now. Where'd she go? Put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Hey, don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Oh. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt.
That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name?
Please, just calm down.
Why would Sis write my name?
Uh-oh. Oh, now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. Reception desk. Yeah. Wait, you're just a glorified receptionist? Sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. Oh, nice. It's the phone. Couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. Do I... Oh. Is that the phone there in the back? Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Nope, that wasn't the phone. That looks like the phone right there, but I'm not sure how to click on it. That just says the reception desk. Was it... not touch the doorknob. Do I... Yeah, she's not gonna answer. Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis... So she was already dead. Oh, okay, so I actually have to ask questions before I can go on. So you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting this late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker. This... about the thinker. The thinker? That was... Oh, Sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. You know anything about the glass? Saw it there too. Thought they might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand before. It's not really that far out of the realm of possibilities. I've asked her about that. Let's see. I could try asking her about my badge. I mean, neither have I, Maya. It's okay. Let's see if I can go back in the office, if there's anything in there. Oh, there's the phone. Okay, so it was in the office. That's funny. You have the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Noticing some common themes with the women in this game. Well, shit. Can I still... Yeah, it's missing screws. Don't use it. Is there anything else to examine? The chief had a very particular policy about the office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used the PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. Man, the days of CRT, like computer monitors. Chief's chair. Functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Move. Okay, Maya, we gotta go on the run. The police. Fuck you, police. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. That's a hell of a name, dude. Gumshoe? What an odd name. I'm glad Phoenix and I are sort of on track together. We received a report from the building across the way. See? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This would Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? Gumshoe? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not. Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Dude, Gumshoe, chill. What? Dude, Gumshoe, what the hell? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th. Visitor's room. Wow, they had poor Maya locked up like a criminal. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Yeah, that's Phoenix's thing, yeah. Of course he will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Uh-oh. Did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No. No one could. Who would believe me? Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No. I never thought. Okay, understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil type. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Ain't that the truth? Oh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Jesus, Mia. Chill. That's what she said. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to trouble you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia... I know. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Yeah. Evidence? Yes. A clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. Oh, okay. You had me worried there for a sec, Maya. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh. I just remembered. The detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him about it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. Maya's memo. Get cell phone. So, you're an acolyte. A medium in training? A small medium at large, would you say? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So, Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Goddamn it. Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you for a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you could go ask him to represent me? I'm sure? Sure, why not? I'll play backup to this one. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. I'm sitting right across from you. Say, what about your parents? Sore point. Foot in mouth. Don't worry, leave it to me. Trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What, tomorrow? God damn, that is fast-tracked. What if this guy refuses? They told me if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. Better hurry. Right, I'll be back. But before I go, could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I must know it's hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the Thinker. Practically qualifies as serial murder power. Jesus, Phoenix. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood, and the murder was committed just a few minutes before 9. The lights were on. I'm doing fine. She isn't. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. Can I examine the guard at the back? Yeah. Hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, that guy. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all I've gotten. Let me just check. Memo, seat, glass shards, thinker. Yeah. Alright, let's go find that lawyer. Grossberg. Can I go here? See if there's actually anything here. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. Anyone mistake me for Larry? Ah, guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Detective Asshole. Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dicky Gumshoe? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a detective, right? You're a lawyer, right, pal? You got business here. You better do it quick. He thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Well, I got a memo for you. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a sec, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Ah, tricksy lawyers.
Tell him straight. I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Oh, I should have lied. You know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it. Like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. Okay. Thank you, Gumshoe. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Dude, did you not check the voicemails? Like, if it records conversations, I figured you would have checked that. Pretty sure I heard all that. Hey, get anything about this? There's broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that. It seems like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. Okay. Got anything about, Butts' statue? I was wondering, do you know anything about this? That statue? That's the murder weapon. Huh? He thinks the clock is just a statue too. I'm starting to wish I'd never seen this thing. I mean, who the fuck would look at that and think, oh yeah, that's a clock? Well, he's already seen the receipt, but sure. There's a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. Well, it was facing away from her, so she would have had to have written it upside down. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I think that's everything. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all. So, I do get special treatment. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Gonna lock that little girl up in jail and throw away the key. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Guess I asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. Yeah, that was the immediate accent I jumped to. I'm not good at Brooklyn accent, but try it. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. I'm gonna think of it. I'd completely forgotten about her. How could you forget about that? She is literally just pink. How often do you see pink people? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So you've already sent her home, huh? Aha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to get a detective to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Even invents crime just so he can hate it. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Let me see that report. Of death, 9/5, 9 p.m. Cause single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. It's pretty accurate. I usually don't get it to literally the minute of. I'm pretty sure that's all I had. Or let me go about the report. Thanks for this. Don't mention it, pal. When it comes to dealing with lawyers, fight fair and square is our motto. I don't know how I feel seeing everything written up like this. It makes Mia's death seem so routine. Gatewater? Oh my god. Oh. Grossberg. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Let me see that painting. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it practically gives me a stuffed nose. I know that feeling. I'm sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Phoenix, are you making fun of me? Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves, filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. Don't look like they've ever been read. Oh my god, is this guy gonna be a fraud? Well, no, Mia was the one who referred him, so... Solid mahogany desk. Expensive potted plant. was trying to examine that statue, but I don't think I can. Yeah. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Yeah, they probably burn it with the lighter. I think that's everything. Okay, well, there we go. Move on, come back later. The Gatewater Hotel, room 303.
Well, hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me.
I'm stuck in the gumshoe voice.
He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal.
Widow self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine that one. I mean, that's you, Phoenix. It's literally you. There's a screwdriver stuck in the door. Wonder what's inside. Probably some screws.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want anything to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. Wonder what could be inside the drawer. Papers, the screws from the receiver.
Oh.
Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe, incident. You sound like just a lawyer from the movies. And like a man with a big... Hey, Larry.
Better not encourage her. You know, that thing that happened the other day. The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please?
Let me see. Well... Dream on. You want to know, you'll just have to come to the court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you... Just who exactly are you?
Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No. Hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I don't think you're getting anything out of this, Phoenix. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Ah, boy. Yeah. I'm probably not going to get anything out of presenting stuff either. Did you see the glass shards?
Excuse me, but I'm a witness. Police witness, you understand? How can I possibly give you any information good conscience, huh? Me, the witness, just like the movie.
Well, have you seen my badge? It's very shiny. Oh, yeah, just repeating. Okay. Okay, she's not going to give me anything. Well, that was... Oh yeah, she's putting on like the Valley Girl act, but nah, she knows 100%. It'd be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying. Bed. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Ah, still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of these is hanging on the wall. Yeah, Phoenix, it's a hotel room. Those are always in hotel rooms. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's the extent of my floral knowledge. Yeah, that's about all I got. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Okay, that's all I'm getting here. Back to the detention center, I guess. Give Maya her phone.
Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Well, he wasn't there, so cheer up, I got your phone. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. She probably really doesn't want to see this. I've never seen that before. Okay. See if any new subjects. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. So she could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say that ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my ESP. I feel bad for her, all by herself up in the mountain. So, who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow. So what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. See. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Alright, well, I'll go try to find that lawyer again. Still out? If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha, so you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. It looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Acha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a sec. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? You refused me even before I got a chance to ask. What if I tell Maya? What the hell, dude? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. I'm terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say why. I beg your pardon. But could you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on? How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Also that shitty painting behind you. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. Oh, I see you're a One Piece fan. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Loves that painting. Here, have you seen my badge? He's gonna say the same thing. Yeah. Very sorry, very sorry. Hey, did you know that Mia is dead? Oh, that's the badge. Yeah, he's not gonna say anything. Well, shit. Hi. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Yeah. Well, break the truth. Be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Ugh. See. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Fuck no! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit, someone else is. How do you know? I mean, did you kill her, Maya? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. No, it wouldn't. Not even a little bit. There's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. I witnessed his strange behavior. Is that all an act? Well, yes, Phoenix. She put on a ditzy behavior and then told you to go fuck yourself several times. And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there. A long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you, and count on me. It's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? God damn it, Phoenix. Yes, and I trust you, so you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got on the defensive. There has to be something in there. So I'm guessing I should go back there. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Didn't know they had specific bellboys, but okay. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back quick? Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corps phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White. Blue Corps? Where have I heard that name? Well, you heard it about an hour ago, and Maya told you. White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Of course not. Let's have a look at that screwdriver. There's a screwdriver sticking out of the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Okay, so did White kill Mia? Like get the wiretap out of the phone, throw it through the between the windows, like May was waiting in the hotel room, and they just tossed it as quick as they could between them. I mean, there's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind it all. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this specific bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean, you know what I mean. God damn it, Phoenix. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. Look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. To be continued. Oh yeah. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, room number 1. It's funny that her butt is on his brain when that's pretty much not what she was presenting. The court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Oh. Hey, I've seen you before. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen this guy. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. He barely fits in that freaking thing. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Jeez, Gumshoe. Bootlicker? The court accepts this statue into evidence. You're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to this court record. Yeah, none of them know it's a clock. Well, the judge should know it's a clock. But I guess he has the memory of a goldfish? Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright, what do we got? As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Well, we saw from the hotel room that making out faces would be hard. Cross-examine what? Couldn't see a single contradiction in that statement. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's statement, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor, just my defendant throwing shit at me. No, Your Honor. I would like to begin my cross-examination. Okay, what do we got? As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the liar, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Oh. Okay. Okay, good. It doesn't use a go if we get to the end. So, what do we got? We got my badge. Well, she couldn't have seen Maya because of the floor plans. She was below the window. Two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? Because we had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Let's see. It's instantaneous. Miss Maya's cell phone. Flash shards. Thinker. Let's see. The Thinker Yeah, she could have used it. Murder scene. Yeah, let me check that just real quick. Okay, I'm gonna assume that. Let's see. So I miss my frame like this. The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright. Okay, I'm gonna go with the floor plan. Yeah. Should have gone with first instinct. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are the evidence in the statement? Oh, no? Shit. Fuck, I'm already doing badly. Yeah, I need you, Mia. Very moment of murder. Really? Did I have the statement wrong? Is... The witness's statement is... No. Okay, I'm moving too fast. I need to take a sec to think about this. Okay. Let me see what this is. I mean, I saw this before, but I need to go over it again just to have it in my head. Yeah, took the clock word out. Two people there already. Defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Okay, so it wasn't the floor plans and it wasn't the receipt. Yeah. Calling out the receipt on the Y was apparently wrong. Because press him for details, it said. Two people there already. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Can you tell me about the scene? Probably not right. What do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. No. Damn it! What? Did I do it on the wrong statement earlier? We got a witness to come. Because I will probably have to restart this because I've already done so badly. I need my coach. I need my chief. No, that was... yeah. Okay. Well, I've already lost my first case, my first real case. So, I'm sorry, Maya. Okay, it said to press him on details. Let's see, I have the wiretap. Yeah, just hurry up. Come on, dude. Let me reset. Oh my god, is there no way to skip it? Okay, so press him on details. Tried to press him on the floor plan. That was wrong. You might have done it in the wrong spot. Had the note, or the receipt, but that didn't apply to the Y, or to the, he didn't say he immediately arrested her. Like, they came in, they walked in and saw the body, and then he arrested her. So I'm pretty sure I said... Okay. Yeah, I think I got it. I just... I got lost in the moment. I found body by the window, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Our weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It's heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand. Even though she took all the clockwork out, huh? Let's get right back to it. Rushed to the scene. There were two people that were ready. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Yeah, I think I used the receipt on the Y and the floor plans on the very moment. So... And the judge did say at the very moment, so... Okay, if the receipt doesn't work, I'm gonna look at that very moment statement and see what could possibly apply there. Okay, as soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Press doesn't really seem to do anything. I think that's for voice command. I don't know exactly what hold it does. Or... Oh, apparently... Wait, what did that do? Immediately... Or can I just... Why is that? What's your reason? Oh, I guess that's like if I want to have him repeat something. Oh, okay. Okay, so that is a thing I can do. That would have been nice for the game to tell me in the first case, but sure. You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Get fucked, Gumshoe. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May is suspicious, and she sure isn't Pink, pal. Dude, have you seen her? Well, I guess she is Pink. Yeah. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantage. Okay, so that's... okay. Yeah, like I said, that would have been nice if the game had been a bit more direct about that, but now I know. Now I know that is a thing I can do. Yeah. Coincidentally, I was really bad at LA Noire. I failed the first case. Horribly. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Well, she died instantaneously. She couldn't have done that. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Yeah, she couldn't have written it. She died instantaneously. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. God, you are the most lenient judge. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingertips. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name, and she couldn't have done that because she died instantaneously.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks, now is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Larry Butts isn't on this case. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. You can perform multiple autopsies? Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. The coroners can't write that down. That's not something coroners can do. I received the results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have the time to write Maya. That is all. Ascot, where are you having shit, Lord? I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something in your sleeve. They're very long sleeves. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? I'm a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks to the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, Say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Updated report? Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes? Goddamn, dude. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh, she's gonna... Yep, she's gonna do the cat paw thing. Witness, your name, please. April May. Oh my god, she has the boob wiggle. Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This isn't good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the court. I feel like acting like that in the courtroom would get you, like, I don't know, some harsh words said? Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. I think that was a typo. Unless she was winking and produced like a wanton shape. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the one with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Please stop that. No winking in this court. Well, Your Honor. I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, what? Your Honor? Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Oh my god, we're going there. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with cross-examination. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Okay, what do we got? It's like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Really? Okay, so there's got to be something I can press in. Okay, so why'd you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What, that's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. Sort of, you know, boob jiggle. I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Earl, what about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next?
And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
Yeah, well, I checked the window. You couldn't have, Yeah, I'll press her on that. I know that window. How do you know she was a defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. That's right. Hold on a minute. Testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning of this? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless. About this, I mean.
Okay. You had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey. You would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Oh shit. Right. Nobody wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert at fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Yeah we do. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Well, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Wink. Stop winking. It's against the law. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Well, I've pressed her on two details.
I did say everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statuary clock thing?
How did you know it was a clock? You. Everyone else knows it's a statue, but not you.
Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Tee.
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Aha, I got you this time.
Yeah, the clock. The statuary clock thing.
Nobody else knows it's a statue or a clock.
Objection!
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order, order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Why?
I got her. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. I'm cross-examining the witness. It's literally my job to question right now. As you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. You've caught one murder. One murderer. Not murderers. One murderer. Okay, good. He does not. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. Good thing this judge has literally no long-term memory whatsoever. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over.
What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it. Say the time.
So, you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? Heard from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No! There's a street between them.
Or at least an alleyway. I don't remember exactly how far the distance was. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. It didn't have the clockwork. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. Also, yeah, that would have been like a booming clock if she heard it from across the way. Could you possibly just have a look as soon as you can? Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. Couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. the cheek twitch.
Fact.
Oh no, Phoenix. Well, Miss May? Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. You knew the clock was empty. Somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Oh, that's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yeah, I have a phone conversation. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves that when the clockwork was removed, I have a phone call. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Geez, Edgeworth, you're kinda losing it over there. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluations soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Nah. Let's hear the conversation. Also, yeah, Phoenix should have totally submitted this as evidence at the very beginning, along with literally everything else in his possession. And he should have told the judge it was a clock ahead of time, too. The statue, I mean. Yeah, this is the conversation we heard at the very beginning. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. It's lame. I had to take out the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Teehee, wink.
Stop it. No winking. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Judge! Oh, well, he actually wouldn't know this. Yeah, I've got an objection. She'd seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. Yeah, well, it's made by one Larry Butts. The clock was never in any story, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything else sold in stores.
No, not everything. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Damn, Phoenix. Oh? Excuses not on sale today? Ooh, bitch. Oh, she's going Super April. Uh-oh. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! And these witnesses... Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh? Silly me. Did I, lose it? Yes, I did. Wink.
Ugh, scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock, as she had the wiretap. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon's a clock. I got a wiretap. Have a look at this. Ugh, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fay's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping a phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone the weapon was a clock is... Did she say it on the clock? Yeah, she said it was a clock. The clock is talking right now.
Take that!
I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at that witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May? Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. Damn, Phoenix, she called you a lawyer. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Oh, she's crying. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal a final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I'd hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see to pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course, I can and will. Oh, you can't be serious. No way. Way. Say, way. And I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay? So the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why? That's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Well, you've got watered down coffee, which I already don't like coffee, so watered down coffee is just like, ugh. Ice coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Wink. Stop winking. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. I didn't say she was on the scene. I said she lied about it. Well, I guess Phoenix did say she was on the scene. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. Oh, they're gonna let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious there, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Oh, I think you've sunken quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why?
What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Edgeworth, should you be saying this in open court? Like, in front of the jury? Therefore, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What?
I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Fine. Alright. I've got nothing to lose. Except for everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. I play pot of greed. Now let's me call 2 more witnesses to the stand. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Well, he doesn't even get a name. He's just bellboy. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy.
You brought the thing.
I'm here with snacks for the entire courtroom. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Maya Fey. Nice one, Fuzzles. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought up to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. That was outside the hotel room. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. I mean, you can also already basically tie her that she was accessory to the murder. Yeah. I'm gonna press him on delivering it to her. And I delivered the iced coffee to her guest, Miss May herself, so he would have seen something. Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How comes you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, she favored me with, an embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Yeah. Yeah, precisely 9 o'clock. You know, precisely 9 o'clock, right when the murder was occurring. So she couldn't have seen it. Precisely 9 o'clock. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, teehee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? Oh, it's no good. There's nothing. Phoenix! Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy had absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. Wait, it was a bit tedious. That isn't over, is it? The witness may leave the stand. No. Protest? Wait. Please wait. Yes, does the defendant have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Edgeworth seems like the kind of guy who would pronounce it charade. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give... You're doing it too, don't do that. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? The bed making? No. Check-in, room service. I gotta ask him about the room service. That's... No. But again, at exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss May at room 303. Guess it was $18 with change, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2. You know, and we don't skip on the ice, so... What did he say? What did you say? Ah. Oh, rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. I want his name to be like Alexander Bellboy. That is his actual name. Bellboy. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was... objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! Edgeworth, are you coercing the witness? I've done it. I've won! Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Who? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May. It was the bellboy. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. I mean, he could have been in the bathroom, but... My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Art, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Hooray! September 7th, 224. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really?
think I might be your newest fan.
Well, I think you're my only fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too.
What?
That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sends shivers up my spine.
Oh my god, Maya, Please. You're too young for this. You say so.
So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no. I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so.
Sis.
Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that got left on the record. May testimony. I don't know how much good this will do me now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to get her free. To be continued. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm saving, and I am stopping for the night. Because I have to get up for work in the morning. So, hope y'all had fun, but I need to get to bed, so good night. Take care. I'll probably go again same time tomorrow, like 7 p.m. EST, if I can help it, assuming my internet holds out. So, catch the thrilling conclusion to this case at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Bye-bye.